It's Wednesday at about 12:30, and we've got free agency news, free agency drama, trade drama, and we just had a big trade go down between the Memphis Grizzlies and the Utah Jazz. So the Memphis Grizzlies are trading longtime star point guard Mike Conley Jr. to the Utah Jazz for Grayson Allen, Jay Crowder, a first-round pick this year, which is 23rd overall, a future first-round pick, and Kyle Korver. Now, first, I love this trade for Memphis because Memphis recognizes that the Western Conference is open next year. Without the Warriors killing everybody, each team has a legitimate chance to win the West. Portland, Oklahoma City, Utah, Houston might be falling apart, so we don't know about Houston. But right now, there are a ton of teams that are evenly matched in the West. And if Kawhi goes to the Clippers, that'll be another team that's evenly matched. And so the Jazz are doing what they can to be competitive next year, making sure they are not leaving anything behind in a year where they really do have a chance, in my opinion, to get to the NBA Finals in a West that is wide open. I think Mike Conley fits very well into what Utah is trying to do, which is play really tough defense and play really smart offense on the offensive end. And I think Conley does both of those things. Conley with Gobert and Mitchell is going to be really good, and especially with Joe Ingles and Derek Favors. That's quite the starting five you have there in Utah. I think it's really underrated. There might be a lot of analysts out there that say, oh, they still can't beat Oklahoma City or Portland or Houston or Golden State or Denver in a playoff series, but I think they can. I think Utah is that good of a team. They're well coached. Now the next step for Utah is replacing some of the shooting they lost. So they lost Grayson Allen, Korver, and Jay Crowder. There are a lot of shooters involved in this deal that are going to Memphis. So Utah, with the remaining cap space or maybe with some trades, need to get some shooters. I think if they have the cap space, Wes Matthews or J.J. Redick would be perfect for them. But we'll see what Utah ends up doing. But that's their next move. If they can get some shooters, I definitely think they're NBA Finals candidates because the West, a lot of good teams in there. Like you've got Clippers, Nuggets, Rockets, Trailblazers, Thunder, Warriors. But I think not only are the Jazz getting a lot better, but I think the top of the West is also going down, especially with Houston and Golden State. So if you look at Memphis, this is a good trade for Memphis as well. I'm not sure if it's as good of a trade for Memphis as it is for Utah, but you're getting Mike Conley's huge contract off the books. You're clearing the point guard position for Ja Morant. You gained an extra first-round pick this year at 23, which you could get a nice young player for because, a rebuilding phase, you can find guys at 23 that could be good players. And then you got a pick next year. You got a nice young player in Grayson Allen. And Jay Crowder is the type of player that I think you'd want around your rookies. He's a veteran that's really tough, plays the right way. And then you've got Kyle Korver as well. I'm not sure what they're going to do with him. I'd expect the Memphis Grizzlies to either try to trade him or cut ties with him. Not really sure he'd be a good fit in Memphis. But anyway, to recap what I just said, I really like this trade for Utah. Utah recognizes their window. Mike Conley's a perfect fit for Utah, and I think Utah right now is a good candidate for the finals, at least the Western Conference Finals. And if they can get some shooters, I think they'll definitely be. And Memphis, it's not a bad trade for them. I like the fact that they're able to clear some cap, get a nice young player, Grayson Allen, and then get some two first-round picks and clear the way for Ja Morant to be a Memphis Grizzly. But, there's something more to be desired, I feel like. I feel like they didn't get maybe all of what they could. I think they're more just desperate to trade him. I think they've probably gotten better offers in the past year or so. So anyway, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you for watching.